I want you to listen to this update concerning Ibee's case.
This issue of justice that we are seeking for Ibee, we don't want to stop now. We have to continue. We have to keep the energy up there so that people will understand that we are not just joking about it. Why we're talking about this issue is because we don't want it to happen again. We don't want any problem as such to happen again. We really want a society where me and you watching me will be safe for us and for our unborn kids. Let it not be that people can just take laws into their hands and to just go just like that without being punished or something, because maybe they feel they're the government, they're the federal government, and they're the judiciary. We really want the law to play its role, because the essence of government and governance is to take care of the people and the masses. So God bless you all. There's a lot of documentaries that AIT did about the events and the incidents that we didn't know anything about, and even we would not do our finding to that level. So I'll be posting the video in parts. This will be part 1, then I think part 2 or part 3. The video is long, almost 55 minutes, so I'm going to cut it. I'll split it maybe into 2 or 3 so that people will follow also. God bless you, and keep sharing and keep hashtagging justice for Ibee. Thank you.
Across Nigeria, accusations are being increasingly settled by crowds instead of courts. People suspected of theft, kidnapping, and other offenses are being beaten, burned, or killed before evidence is tested and before the law can determine the truth. This is jungle justice, and if it is not stopped, it could become a serious threat to public order and national security. Hello and welcome to Security Scoop, the program that examines the threats, failures, and decisions shaping Nigeria's security on Africa Independent Television, AIT, the station that puts security first. I'm Ada Bisong Ononye. After the break, our matter of the moment examines the rise of mob violence across Nigeria. We also bring you an exclusive investigation into the killing of Ibee Mbaya, a 25-year-old University of Jos graduate whose accusation over a missing phone ended in death. Our matter of the moment this week is jungle justice. This week, Security Scoop examines the rising menace of jungle justice across Nigeria. At the center of this investigation is the death of Ibee Mbaya, a 25-year-old University of Jos graduate accused of stealing a phone. In this special report, I retrace his final hours, speak with suspect in police custody, the suspect's fathers, Ibrahim's family, and key authorities, and examine how an allegation became, again, a death sentence. Here is the report. On Sunday, July 25, 2026, Ibee Mbaya attended a social gathering with friends in Jos. When it became too late to return to his apartment, he spent the night in the room of a close friend, known as Daniel Ringin, inside this compound behind City of David, along Ring Road, Jos. According to accounts obtained by AIT News, Ibrahim left the following morning. When Daniel woke up, he said his iPhone 12 and power bank were missing. He accused Ibrahim of taking them. No report was made to the police. Instead, Daniel and others began looking for Ibrahim. When they found him, they brought him back to the compound. What happened next was captured on mobile phones. The recordings appeared to show Ibrahim surrounded by several young men. Emmanuel New Year is seen repeatedly striking him with a plank. While Big Ben and others appear to stamp on his stomach and head while striking him with hawk's whips. Ibrahim pleads in Hausa and English languages, but the assault continues. At one point, a bucket of water is placed beside a basket. Ibrahim is handed a tablespoon and ordered to empty the bucket.
Go pack everything.
He tries to comply. The water drains through the basket. The task cannot be completed. The recordings show the humiliation continuing. Ibrahim is later tied to a metal pole used for hanging clothes. They refuse. The assault, which began at about 11 in the morning, continues until sunset. AIT News interviewed 4 of the suspects, now in police custody. They were asked why no one intervened when Ibrahim became too weak to defend himself.
On the fateful day, Origin, my brother, my cousin bro, came to me around 6 a.m. that his phone is missing, and then Ibee is nowhere to be found. So around 11 to 12, I went to his house, and then he was together with Ibee. So I was questioning Ibee, where were you from 2 a.m.? Like, where were you? And where is Orange's phone? So from his explanation, he was going back and forth, back and forth. I got angry and then I slapped him. That was inside the room before coming out. I told Ibee I'll bring him out so that I'll disgrace him in front of the students if he won't say the truth. So when I brought him out, I started hitting him with the plank. And then after hitting with the plank and the pipe, I slapped him like twice or thrice before carrying the plank. Then he now said he would tell me where the phone is, we should go back inside.
The part I witnessed was the time he was beating him with the plank. That was when I left them inside talking to each other. Then I came out, then they brought him outside. That was when Ima started beating him. So that was that part, and the parts I came back, that was when they finished hanging him. I came, he was not in the compound. I asked where he was, they told me they brought him out. And that was when they came, they brought him back. They met me in the compound, they brought him back from where they took him.
On that fateful day, 26th of July, I was at home when I heard people shouting, "Thief, thief, thief." It was around to 2, some minutes to 2. So when I came out, I saw people rushing to the compound to see what happened. So on reaching there, I saw people gathered and I saw people beating him. And I asked, what happened? Then they now explained to me what happened. So from there, I now slapped him once on hearing what happened. Then on reaching there, I heard them discussing, they were about to go to Naraguta hostel. Then I now said, let's go, so that I'll witness what happened. So on reaching the Naraguta hostel, on reaching the gate, the security man saw us. When he saw the guy, the Ibrahim, he now said he saw this guy, he entered the Naraguta hostel and came out. Then we now said, okay, that's fine. We now said, let's enter the Naraguta hostel to go to where the phone was hidden. Then he told us that the phone was hidden under a mango tree. So on reaching the mango tree, he now told us he hid it under a stone. So on reaching there, we started the tree. We couldn't find the stone. We couldn't find the phone. So when we were coming back to Ring Road, that was when we were telling him, if on reaching Ring Road, his phone will no longer be in his possession because he lied to us. When we were coming back to Ring Road, that was when Emmanuel was interrogating him. He should tell us the truth, where the phone was. That was when he told us that the phone was at his working place. So we told the keke man, he should just take us direct to his working place, to where the phone was. So on reaching there, the security man at the gate, at that time, we explained to him. So we now asked him whether he knows the Ibrahim. So the security man told us no. But he said that let him enter inside and call another security man to confirm. So when the other security man came, we now asked him, does he know the Ibrahim? He now said yes. We asked him, does he work here? He said yes. So we now said, let's go into the working place so that he will give us the phone. At first he told us the phone was, and he hid it inside the staff toilet. So we wanted entering the hotel. That was when the security man told us that's not how things work here. So they have to follow due process. So he had to call his employer to come. So when the employer came, we explained to him what happened. So the employer told us that the phone was not there, was not at the working place. But then we told him, but Ibrahim told us the phone was at the working place. Then how comes you are telling us the phone was not there? He was trying to prolong the talk. We now say, no problem. Let's go back to Ring Road with the Ibrahim. So he wanted the security men there to take over the case. He didn't want us to take him back to Ring Road. So when we forced him into the keke, we now brought him back to Ring Road. That was when they now said, let them hang him so that he would tell us where the phone was actually. So when we came back to Ring Road, that was when people and told us that we should hang him. So me, I was just standing. So people couldn't hang him properly. So they now called me that I should help and hold his legs so that they will hang him properly. That was the part so after that, I left the compound and I went to where I was heading to. So I don't know anything again.
None provided a clear explanation for why the violence continued. They were also asked why the police were not called and why Ibrahim was not taken for medical treatment earlier.
To be honest, I don't know.
Daniel, Ibrahim's close friend and the owner of the room where he spent the night, is among those in custody.
On the 25th of July 2026, I went for an event, that's Mr. and Miss Unijos, and they finished the event late, where we met at the event usually. So he requested that to sleep at my place that day. The event ended late at around after 12 a.m. That's 26th of July. So we now headed home with my cousin Zilam. When we got home, we were all inside the room. My younger brother Nisemka was sleeping. Then Ibrahim requested to make a call outside. So he went out. He was now making a long call. I was now waiting for him till 2. He did not get back inside. He was actually sitting down in front of the door. So I was actually complaining of toothache. Then I fell asleep because I wasn't feeling well. Then I woke up 4 a.m. Then I realized Ibrahim was not on the bed. I now checked. I did not see him. I checked the floor. I did not see him. Then I tried to check the other side where I plugged my phone and he plugged his power bank. Then I did not see my phone and my charger and I did not see his power bank. So I now woke everybody up.